was M&M when it made the acquisition of the Reva. We caught up with the top management to understand the philosophy behind that acquisition and the kind of products we will see going forward. And Jamshed on the other side will also take you through some of the top unveils in electric and hybrid technologies from the Auto Expo 2016.
The point about planning for the future is not to take a position and to say the future is going to be electric, the future is going to be gasoline, or the future is going to be clean diesel. I believe car companies have to look and invest in all technologies. Is this the tipping point for electric? I don't know. It may be. On the other hand, you have oil prices so low that there is a very good commercial reason to defer adoption of electric. On the other hand, regulation might spur it onwards, as we are seeing in Delhi. So we have to be ready, not just with one technology, but with one technology for a particular geography and particular market. Scandinavia, for example, is taking the lead in going electric. So as far as we are concerned, we are going to launch the E2O this year in Europe, in London and Europe. And if you ask me what am I optimistic about, I'm optimistic about the E2O and Mahindra Reva's forays overseas, even before India.
I would say that the FAME program has been a benefit at an incentive level. So they do give us a 1.24 lakhs on an E2O, probably 1.37 on a Verito. But the other commitment that the government did make was putting in the charging infrastructure, which is really fundamental to electric vehicles. That one has been a little slow getting off the blocks, and we would really look forward to that happening in cities like Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, because range anxiety is one of the biggest issues of an electric vehicle owner. Where will they be able to charge? Right. And so that's the single most important thing that if the government wants to focus on, put in the charging infrastructure.
Right. Tell me a little bit also in terms of the Mahindra's overall plans with its electric mobility business, because I think little did people notice the fact that how there's been a subtle change in the brand name, right? In fact, I posed that question to Pawan Goenka also in the morning, and he confirmed that Mahindra has upped its stake, and the name Reva is now this is now Mahindra Electric.
Mahindra Electric.
Tell me a little bit, more about the subtle strategic shift that we've seen.
Okay. What we've done is, with the 80 kilowatt drivetrain that we have in the E2O Sport, I know it's pretty cool to have a sports car, but what I'm trying to show is I've got a range of drivetrain kits that go from 20 kilowatts all the way up to 80 kilowatts. And I'm using that portfolio of drivetrains to power Mahindra vehicles. So the Verito is powered using one of those kits. The Supro is powered using one of those kits. And you'll see more and more platforms from the Mahindra stable getting powered by the kits that come out of Mahindra Reva. And the branding will be Mahindra Electric.
Mahindra have also showcased the E2O Sports at their stall, which is a sports car that's based on the E2O road car, and at once you can tell it's quite different from the E2O road car. So you have a rear spoiler, you've got flared arches, wider body, you've got stickier rubber, you've got low-profile tires, massive disc brakes. On the inside you have a roll cage, bucket seats, a Momo steering wheel. So basically a complete race car that's built on the E2O's platform. Now the 143 PS motor is not only capable of doing 0 to 100 in under 8 seconds, you can also charge it wirelessly. Now this is a technology that Mahindra has been working on for a while, and when it does come onto the roads, it's going to be quite a revolution. On the first day, Hero showcased 4 new concepts, one of which was the Duet E, an electric scooter based on the Duet. The company says that the Duet E is its vision for smart mobility solutions, but it highlighted the need for better infrastructure to charge electric vehicles. Now, one manufacturer who's probably found a reliable solution for charging anxiety is a subsidiary of Mahindra two-wheelers based out of the US called Gen Z. Now, the interesting bit about the Gen Z scooter is that the battery can be easily removed, is portable, and can be charged using any charging point. So Nissan has announced its intentions of bringing 2 products to the Indian car market. Both of them are on display, but the one that's going to take away all the attention at the Auto Expo is, of course, the iconic GTR sports car. But the one car that Nissan thinks is going to make more sense for the Indian car market, especially at this time, is the X-Trail. They're bringing back the X-Trail in a hybrid form. Now, the X-Trail was a car that everyone unanimously liked, but it never really sold in a lot of numbers, so they had to discontinue it. Now Nissan feel it's the right time to bring the X-Trail back, but in a hybrid form. So they're going to launch it with a 2-liter diesel engine with a 30 kilowatt motor, and it's going to come with a CVT automatic transmission. And Nissan thinks that this is the right formula for the Indian car market at this time.
While those were the top picks as far as the hybrid and electric models were concerned that were displayed here at the Auto Expo, how can we not talk about the big, mean machines at this special show for all you motorsports enthusiasts? Well, Jamshed has heard you, and he's standing by with details on all the iconic machines that were on display.